Hi there, Virgo. Welcome back. This is A from High Vibes Tarot, and this is your January 2024 Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus love reading for the sign of Virgo. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message for you, but I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Thank you for being here and welcome back. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could also make your own three-card spread. Just scroll down below. Core energy right here. You and your person may be struggling with finances. You could be dealing with some setbacks financially. Could also be feelings of lack of insecurity or a neglect in your home life, Virgo. It seems like you are isolating right now and not talking to anybody. This is you. This is your energy. Only that it is. Twisted, if I may put it that way. There are some setbacks and um, unfulfilled goals in the beginning of the year. Instead of you not wanting, perhaps you don't want to talk to your friends, you want to be left alone, but at the same time you're isolating and withdrawing yourself for making the necessary um, conversations as far as this issue is concerned. I'm getting here financial setbacks, issues with previous investments, and perhaps disconnection, not only in terms of romantic conversations, but could also be disconnection with your friends in terms of communication, disconnection from your roots. I mentioned a while ago lack of insecurity. I meant lack of security. Um, Feeling insecure about stability, financial stability, or having your family matters are being challenged right now, and it makes you feel so unstable, and as a result you could be being this hermit and hiding or withdrawing from the all at once, with all of the what's happening around you. However, you have here the magician card. You could be planning, doing something. Perhaps you are withdrawing because you are figuring out a right plan to conquer this financial insecurity or financial stability that is challenging you right now. Um, Being steadfast, remaining on top of the game. See, you have their Four of Pentacles. Perhaps you have enough resources, and you know that you have enough resources. You also know, but some issue arises in your current love situation that calls for um, more than what you could give. You are being asked or being challenged right now to give more than what you're actually giving, when in fact what you're actually giving is just enough, at least from your perception. And perhaps the struggle is coming from the fact that you don't know what else to give more than what you are already giving, and you know everything is enough, everything is running smoothly, but you just can't please your partner. That is what I'm getting, and perhaps this has been a long-standing issue between you and your person. As a result, this would urge you to walk away from the situation, and it will also urge you to finally make a step forward for yourself, saying yes to yourself, perhaps, or possibly leaving the situation behind because you just can't take it any longer. Um, the tower here is a crumbling phase, a challenge. Anything that is not built on a solid foundation will fall apart. Everything that you have built, perhaps you have built a home, you have built a family, and you just deep down inside your heart, you feel that everything will all go smoothly from there. Unfortunately, your partner has a free will and they chose otherwise, or perhaps you can't meet their needs, unmet needs. I'm hearing unmet needs. You just can't fulfill what they are asking from you, and it just right, it just changes every single time. And somebody here seems to be cannot be satisfied. You are having a hard time to satisfy, and it seems like it's your person. And yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who is a fellow earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or this could be you, somebody who knows how to handle. You know in your heart that you know how to be financially stable, you know how to handle your finances. You are stable, you are the grounding force in this relationship. However, what you put out there and what you believe to be enough to be put out there remains not enough for the person that you are with right now. And with that situation, it seems like you're getting out of it. You are choosing to walk away. You don't care anymore. You're not giving a budge whether this relationship will fall apart simply because you have made that choice, or you want now to make that choice and say yes to yourself. Find what works for you, and you are planning your exit. I keep on getting this from Virgo, planning your exit. You know that you are that powerful and you can make things happen for you, but for the longest time you are sweeping it under the rug. The longer that you sweep it under the rug, the universe will just surprise you with a major slap in the face and tell you, okay, you just don't want to take action, I will take the action for you, I will do it. If you don't want to take action, it's like an invisible force working around you. That's the Tower, invisible force working around you, and they will show up in somehow unexpected unexpected way. You hate it when the tower crumbles, when this moment, when the slap from the universe comes. Everybody hates it, but the universe can it will backfire on you because the universe has a comeback and will tell you that I've given you signs multiple times, and it's more than once, but you don't listen, and now it's happening. Or perhaps this is also you. You know that your marriage is falling apart, but you choose to detach. Your answer is non-communication. You are not talking. You have chosen to take a step back and watch it fall apart because that's if you engage, you know that you will be in that loop once again, and there's no change that will happen or would help you to get in this situation in the long run. You have a lot of pentacles here, so what you are dealing with in your love life right now may be related to health, to wealth, but generally I kind of feel like it's more on security, it's more on resources, perhaps shared resources, or perhaps shared vision, shared goal that has something to do with finances or with resources. And you know, you are this earth sign, you are stable, you are grounded, you know how to handle your money. But nothing has been, I mean, somebody in this connection just can't be satisfied. They want more. They want more, and that more is something that you cannot give. And for the longest time, they are nagging you to give that more to them, but you just can't give it. It's not that you can't, or it's not that you don't want to, but it's more of you know what works for you. You know your peace. You know you're that stable force. You're that grounding force, and you know you're the anchor. So you know what that you're the point of reference, uh, and you know what works. I mean, intuitively, you know what works for the situation, but your partner doesn't want it your way, or perhaps they have been negotiating for the longest time to make changes. But these changes, you know, after too much contemplation, you know that this change is not necessary at all. So, yeah, you're planning your way, or perhaps in the near future, you would plan how to get out of that, how to remove yourself from that situation that makes you feel so trapped. That makes you feel so alone. That makes you feel that you are left out in the cold. You don't want to go anymore in that space of overthinking about what how to please your partner. But now you are thinking it's time to go. It's time to connect with my own power. It's time to um, reinforce that stability that I know how. And yeah, perhaps right now you are planning, you are on top of it, you are withdrawing yourself, detaching yourself from this situation that just exhausts you. You already figured out what exhausts you, and you've already figured it out. And while for some of you you're not expressing it to your person, but you are coming up with a plan that will help you execute it better, because for the longest time you're not acting, you're not executing. And so it always fails, and it's just the same way over and over again. It has been a pattern. And yeah, right here you have plenty. Look at that. I think that's a deer and a girl here who is giving so much, giving giving her balls, all that she has, to this person. And this could be you. You're giving a plenty to your person, and this is an animal. They can never be satisfied, or perhaps after they have gotten much from you, they will leave you behind. They would not even say thank you. I'm not saying that your partner is an animal, but you can't help but think that they are sometimes ungrateful. Sometimes they are so needy, they just call upon you, or just they are so nice to you when they need something from you. The message of this card is contentment. Share what you have. um, and perhaps this is an affirmation that you don't really need more, because you have enough. And perhaps you have come to the realization or recognition that you already have enough, and there is no, I mean, the reason why perhaps you don't feel the abundance ever in your life was because there was no satisfaction, and you have been influenced in that thinking, or in that mindset, that um, the more you earn, the more you earn, the more you have to adjust your lifestyle. And the, the need for stability, or your perception of stability, specifically financial stability, is just not on the same page with your person. And with your core energy right here, 10 of Pentacles, having unstable foundations or struggles with money, difficulties in managing wealth, it's taking its toll on you. And it has always been unhealthy. The influence of this finances, unfortunately, influences the way you're being kind with one another, with your person. And so it will just be the cause of the failure of this connection. But I'm strongly getting the energy that Virgo knows what to do. It's just a matter of time and taking action. Perhaps what's wrong with you right now is you are withdrawing. You're not communicating it with your partner. Perhaps you are thinking that if I communicate it, there's no point in telling it, because if you tell it, they wouldn't act on it the same way. They wouldn't see it anyway the same way you do. So you are taking a plan, mastering your courage, perhaps to leave the situation behind and say yes to yourself. So if you are getting back to that um, um, doubting, if you're getting back to that doubt whether you're doing the right thing or not, take the message of this card. Do you already have plenty? You have your girl sharing with an animal. If you feel like you have enough, and you have all that the resources that you need to help you move forward, this is an affirmation also, magician, that you have all the resources that you need. If you feel that you are in the right path and saying yes to yourself, and you know that your plan is what will work, then stay with it. And make it happen. So I guess I would have to leave it at that. Continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and I hope to see you next time. My name is A. See you soon. Bye.